Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all to Roakus TV and Roakus FM. This evening, as usually not in Belgium, on 25th of this month, is going to be Fanta Bruta in Belgium. They are going to vote for the parliament and they as well. Unfortunately, we thank God that today we are here at Cornerstone in Antwerp, that we have an African who represent, we have Africans who represent us in the parliament. They are trying their best that they can also bring the Africans on to the parliament. And we thank God that we have a sister in our midst. So without wasting your time, just hold on to me and I will go on here so that we can bring you some interview from our sister. Good evening, madam.
Good evening, sir.
Is it possible that I can speak with you in English or you want in Netherlands?
No problem. We can speak in English, Dutch, French, whatever.
All right. First of all, what is your name?
My name is Annie Boatunkaya.
And if I may know, where are you actually from?
I'm from Congo. I'm from Africans. Everybody are the same.
So, madam, why do you want us to support, to vote for you to go on power? Why do you want us to vote for you?
Because I think we live in Antwerp. We are also Antwerp now. I think it's so more important to go to the politics because for me the more important thing is for our children. You know, when the children go to school, sometimes they take a bad direction for the school. That's the reason I go to the fight because for me it's important for every children must have a good school and a good direction for the future.
If I may understand that you are fighting for the future of the children so that they can also get a better future in the future that's ahead of us. So in this case, is that a promise that you can promise that when you got the opportunity to be at the parliament, to be wherever it is, what are the benefits that we also can get from you?
The benefits for me, I think I'm like I'm like a mother also, you know, because when the young people saw me say, I'm happy, I would like also to do this. It's like a good example, you know, because there is all the example, Rihanna, Beyonce, Jay-Z. It's also good, man. You can also do politics. In Antwerp, we don't have Africans in the politics. I think it's good also because we need to be where we take the decision. It's important because it's about our future also. I live here, I'm against the discrimination. I want a good job for everybody, a good place for all children. That's the reason I want to go there, and we must also to be where we take the decision. It's so important. So
is there any advice that you can give it to the young ones who are watching you both in Africa, both here in Belgium and other countries? Is there any advice you can give it to especially the foreign Africans who are living in a foreign country?
For me, the first example I can think, when you go to school, you need to take this is so important because when you go to school, you get a diploma and then after you can work. It's so important to go to school and also it's so important to take a place in the politics because if you say, yeah, I'm not interested about politics, the politics will take the decision without you. I think it's also good. I live in Antwerp, but I'm from also Africa. We don't have the same problem. For us, the problem is for the job, for the house, and for also school. And we want also respect for everyone. We then against the discrimination, respect for everybody. Because whatever your color, you can be black, whatever. Everybody needs respect. That's all the reason I go to the politics.
So for the last question, what is your hope for the future? Do you hope that in the next future we may have some Africans also occupy in the parliamentary as we do see the Moroccans and the Turkish who occupy? Do you hope that we the blacks as well we can also have part in the parliament?
For me, my hope, I want more Africans in the politics because now we are, I think 4, maybe 3 is not too much. We need to be more, and then when we are more, we are together, we can all give the decision. For me, I want more young generation to the politics because we need to do that because without that, we'll be every time we say yes. We every time complain, yes, I have a problem to find a job, I have a problem to find a good house. We need to take also decision. So for me, my hope, I want more African person to the politics.
For the last thing, so can you please give advice to our young ones who are outside there, who are watching, that tomorrow when they listen to you or when they see you now, they also have a future and they say, okay, because of Sister Annie, I want to be like. So what advice do you have for the little ones?
The advice I want to give to everybody, in politics you must be patient, you know. Every time, everything goes slowly. First, you go to the politics, you know, when I come to the politics, there is many people before me. It means you must to learn. to take advice for everybody and to know how I can do, because it's not easy. The first thing you need to learn to be patient, because maybe in politics sometimes I'm also like this. I have many projects and many dreams, but when you go to the politics, you need to take to be patient, because there is many people. But if you have an idea or something good, you need to keep your dream and take your time, because not 1 week of after. I think for all Africans in Antwerp, maybe I think my dream is in 10 years, we'll be like in Brussels. When you go to Brussels, you see doctor, you see nurse, but I have an example in Antwerp. We have only, I forget, Richard also, but we have 2 lawyers. You know, I think to the future, we need to fight to be more powerful also.
Thank you very much. I will wish you all the best.
Thank you.
I'm Yasmin Kerbach. I'm the president of the Socialist Party in Antwerp, and I'm the chief of staff of the Prime Minister.
Okay, the chief of staff of Prime Minister.
Yes.
Okay, so what is all about for the voting that you expect people to help to vote? When you come up, what are the things that you can do to support the other people?
My main issue now for the city of Antwerp and also for our country is to unite the people. We have a country with a lot of cultures, and it's important that we create a unity in diversity. And it's also important to support the people. And we had a very big crisis in Belgium. Prime Minister Di Rupo managed the crisis, and now it's important to give back a perspective to the people and to all communities.
So you want us to believe that when everything goes well for you, we the Africans, the other cultures, everybody's going to have the same benefit as a Belgian as well.
That's important. Belgium has a very big problem because there is a lot of discrimination, and we have to tackle that. We have to give a right perspective to everybody, and that's the main issue for the Socialist Party. For the Socialist Party, everybody is equal and has a right for a good life.
So is it true that all people used to say there is much racism in Belgium, so you're telling that it's true, so when you come on power, you're going to do all your best that everybody live equality in Belgium?
For me, it's a very important issue. I've done that already, working also for other ministers, tackling discrimination. But discrimination on the home market, on the employment market, in education is a very, very big issue in Belgium. And we have to tackle that because diversity is the future of our country. And we have to give a chance to every kid here living in the city of Antwerp. We have 170 nationalities living here. And the inequality is too big between the communities. We have to find a solution and give every person a chance.
So my last question, then I will let you go so that you can continue what you're doing.
Yeah.
So when we vote for you, what are the things that we should expect from you that you will give us back? Exactly, we want to know one particular point that you say, when everything goes well, at this point you can hold me responsible.
You can hold me responsible for the tackling of the inequality in the country. I want to give every person the right to prosperity, and we have to tackle the inequality. Now the richer are getting rich and the poorer are getting poorer, and I want to tackle that inequality. That's a big issue, not only in our country but internationally. But we have to start here in this country and work together with others.
Please, for the last time, I will not ask you a question again. So what about when everything goes on? Are we going to expect that we will have a discount of the taxes that are paying, the higher tax that is going through Belgium here, that is forcing many companies that are collapsing due to because they cannot afford the payment of the tax? So is it going to be possible that reduction will be able so that even those who work can enjoy their money and the company also can also benefit from their workers? Is it possible?
The tax reductions must be used to create jobs. The tax reductions must also be given to small companies. Now there's also a big inequality between the big companies who do not pay taxes and the small companies who pay taxes. And our objective is to support the small companies and also to give tax reductions to create jobs. That's a big issue. Unemployment must be tackled also.
Thank you very much
for
your time.
Thank you.
Hartelijk bedankt.
Yeah, thank you.